Wow, mean Swedish guy, you really got me there. Wow, mind gargle, really? Okay, buddy. What's up, guys? What up? What up? At least if we were opening Magic, you could have been like, "Hey, the most expensive card is Mind Goblin or Mind Dragon. Those are two good ones." Mind Dragon's a good one. Yo, yo, what up, guys? What up? What up? How's everybody doing? All right, what we getting into today, huh? What are we getting into today? Oh, someone said that shit, yeah. What did they say again? They were like... It's like they put new speed bumps in the school zone. Something like that. Yeah, I don't remember that, what they said exactly, but that shit was fucking hilarious. Because I didn't get it at first, and then that shit was mad funny. Yeah, I remember that. Like, I'm so tired of this town wasting money. They put speed bumps in the school zones or something, and they cry when you drive over them. Some shit like that. That shit was awful. Some shit like that. I don't remember. This shit was awful, dude. What's up, Isaac? I smell good. How about that? All right, we can play some One Piece games while people roll in here. Just thinking about changing this up a little bit. Eight, 12, 16. I'm wondering, I think I might like cut one of these. Cut one of these. What's up, Poddle? 1 Scarlet Violet base, 2 Paldea Evolve. You got it. That don't help me. Almost tempted to try that. Or something. I don't know. I need to look up some builds. Alright. Let's see. Oops. Oops. Alright, Poddle. Let's open your packs. Alright, 2 Paldea Evolved and 1 Scarlet Violet base. Yeah, store is open. Alright, here we go. It should be. Is it saying it's not? Pokemon pissed you off today? Why? What happened, Hunter? What happened, Hunter? Did you get cooked, my dude? Pikachu! EX! It's Pikachu! What happened, Hunter? Alright, just the Pikachu EX for us. Alrighty. Just Pikachu for Poddle. Oh, oh, you were camping out the 30th anniversary shit? Yeah, that happens. That'll happen. That'll happen. It'll happen. Alright, Bang Dream 10th anniversary premium box for Hunter. Alright. Is that one of these new ones? I bet you it is. Oh, hell yeah. 10th anniversary. Alright, let's get it. Have these been fun to open? Yeah? Bang Dream's pretty popular, I know that. They've done so many sets. Here we go. Ooh. Triple, or is that triple rare? RDR, okay, so these are all RDRs. BDR, sorry. Bang Dream rare. Alright, we got some nice cards here. Cute. Dude, they're all textured, by the way. So that's all the rares. That's cool. I like it when they do premium sets like that and you get like, because you can just fill up a binder with all these. They all look like hits. Cool. Alright. Thanks, Hunter. Hunter. That's Hunter. Hunter, you smell, dude. Mel, that's the cat calling the kettle black. Randomly checked Pokemon Center just after 11 and the queue was up, so it was pretty nice. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, people are pre-selling those for 500 bucks. I saw that. Everyone trying to make money. Alright, I need to look up some One Piece top decks. I need some ideas for this for this Boa deck. I was pretty sure I had like the best version of my deck, but I'm starting to think maybe I have too many non-triggers. Here's a Boa. Let's see what they're running here. Alright, we got more orders rolling in. Hell yeah. Alright, 1 second. Just want to look at this real quick. Yeah, a lot of decks are running this Zoro, dude. Damn, this cuts the Nami completely. Grab Blade is still legal? Yeah, I guess it is. One Hiyori, what? That deck sucks. These lists are ass, bro. Everyone is running this Zoro, dude. I just don't think it's that good. Like, it is a good card. I'm so tired of people running this Gecko, dude. It looks like almost all the decks are taking out Nami. Play up to one character with a cost of 4 or less from your trash. I think taking the Nami out is absolutely absurd. Alright, cool. Alright, I got some ideas now. I got some ideas to tweak my deck slightly. Alright. Let's see what we got. Black Yamato is such a cancer deck. I'm so tired of it, man. I lost to Black Yamato yesterday. That deck is cancer, man. It's so annoying. Fucking hate that deck so much. The unblockable and like all the attackers is just so AIDS. The guy missed one major part of his combo and still ended up beating me because of the unblockable. So I triggered a blocker and then he played unblockable out and swung 8k over my leader and I only had 3k counter. Fucking hate that deck with a passion, bro. All right, Pottle. 1 Paldea, 1 Wild Force. Deck is AIDS. I'm not the only one that's been bitching about that deck either. Everyone's pretty much bitching about that deck. Deck is cancer. The guy at the store is thinking about changing his deck because of how many people that are bitching about it. Deck's AIDS. Alright, Pottle. Unfortunately, nothing there, my guy. Sorry, man. Alright. Hunter, 2 boxes of Bang Dream. You got it. Sorry, Pottle. Maybe I just try those geckos and see why everyone's so gung-ho on them. I guess because it's like play a 4 or less from your trash is pretty fucking strong. I guess it's just for stacking. Like you stack it into your as a trigger. It just feels like such a, it seems like such a useless ass card. I don't know, I just don't want to run it. I do think I need to knock the Namis down a bit, though. I think running 4 of them in the Namis is too much. I don't think Grab Blade's gonna help me though. I need Gum Gum Red Rock. I think that's off. I think that rotated out. I'll have to check. These cards are hella cute. Alright, Hunter. Are these actual thick sleeves? Dude, hell yeah. No, they're not. They're normal. There you go, Hunter. Just SRs, Hunter. I had somebody from that TCG. What is it? This one here? Shippuden? Or was that? Shit, I don't know how to say it, but apparently there's some, like, I think it's that other TCG, like the their rep called me and I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We're just gonna do the Bandai one. We're just gonna do the Bandai Naruto. We don't want to compete with ourselves. He's like, I totally understand, man. It's all good. Like, I felt bad, but... I don't know what they were thinking. They probably paid a whole bunch of money for that licensing just to get cooked by Bandai. Alright, Pitch Black ETB for Vulcan, and we're also going to get a Bang Dream box as well. Alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think with Bandai coming out, because, like, TCGs have to, like, succeed long-term for it to be good, you know? It's not really, like, a get rich quick scheme. Like, if they really want to succeed, they have to succeed long term. So the fact that they somehow got Naruto licensing just for Bandai to come and make a Naruto TCG right after them, like, I don't know what they were thinking. I really don't know what they were thinking. But they're gonna learn a lesson the hard way, I guess. Because we already, you know, put a bunch of Bandai products in our store, and we already have a working relationship with them. Like, why would I ever pick some random TCG over a manufacturer that has a reputation, and we know the cards are gonna look sick because of like how the quality is on One Piece and Dragon Ball, like, and Union Arena. Like, we know that the card quality is gonna be insane and it's gonna look awesome. So why would I go with some random TCG over them? It makes no sense. Yeah, exactly. They must not have negotiated any exclusive rights, and they're gonna learn they're gonna learn very, 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 very expensive lesson. That's also kind of fucked up. They just sold the rights for that TCG and then allowed another company to make a TCG right after them. Like, that's yikes. Or maybe they only had exclusivity for like a year or something. Yeah, I mean, I could see that, because that's good. I mean, it's good competition, but like, I don't know. I just don't see anyone who's going to play a new TCG over a Bandai TCG. Like, it's just not going to happen. Cute. I'll put an end to this. I'll put an end to this. All right, sorry, I almost said Black Bolt. Pitch Black. All right, let's go. Good luck. Ooh, all right. We got Mega Zeraora EX. Very nice. All right, we'll take that. All right, we got Rampardos. Dude, what the hell happened to the top of the card? Look at that. I know exactly what that is, actually. See that? I've seen this on cards before. It's when there's a thing that pushes the card down. There's a thing that pushes the card down into the pack. I tried fixing it. There's like a thing that taps the card into the packs, and if the card ever gets stuck, it'll like bend the top of the card. I've seen that before. Good thing it's a cheap full art. Don't really matter. I don't know what it is, but there's some sort of thing that goes and pushes the cards after they're cut into the packs. Because I've seen that before, where there's like almost like a U, where you can clearly see the card got stuck on something and it got shoved into the pack and then it bent the card because it wasn't pushing it down. I've seen it before. It seems like the print quality was pretty rough on this set, from what I've seen. I mean, we had a literal, like, quality control checklist find its way in a pack somehow. Let's That's actually insane. I like the pricing of this set. Like, I feel like it's a much more, like, accessible for a lot of people, and you can just rip the new set. Ooh, Goldine, we'll take that. That actually was not a bad ETB, dude. What, we got 2 full arts? Okay, so we got 2 full arts, an EX, and an illustration rare for 9 packs. That's pretty good. I don't think that's bad at all. That Goldine's fucking awesome. Cool. Goldine, Goldine, Goldine. Goldine, Goldine, Goldine. Alright, Vulcan, not bad, dude. We'll take it. A real Vulcan. Not the fake one, the real one. Yeah, it's really not a bad amount of hits, for sure, dude. Let's go in with your baseball cards. There you go. Thanks, BB. Yeah, no fakers around here. That's what I'm saying. No fakers allowed. You're a faker. A mother faker. Alright, Brown Dust 2. Booba. Time for a little spherical anime titties in our life real quick. You know what I mean? For some spherical boobs and butts. Oh god, dude, I hate that emote, Godspeed. What the frick, dude? Dude, that emote's so cursed. Please no. I also don't think that thing about Japan is correct, babe, because there are certain IPs that absolutely are not allowed to be printed in other TCGs. Unless that was just like an internal agreement, you know? But like My Dress Up Darling, the fact that that hasn't been printed in Weiss, there's for a reason for that. So I think the Naruto people were just stupid and really thought no other company was interested in doing Naruto, and they gambled and lost. I don't know, bro. I don't want to know. Oh my lord. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Rondos is insane, dude. If you're trying to build a Booba binder, this is the set for you, dude. Oh my lord. Crazy work. Alright, well, we'll take it. That's right, what the doctor ordered. Alright, Godsbeard. Appreciate you, dog. Thanks for jumping in, homie. Also, I never want to see that Pikachu emote ever again. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Oh, my. Then that's just Pokemon. Ooh. Damn. some bangers in there, dude. Okay. Okay. I see you. I think so too. They probably thought it was too high for the exclusivity, and then they worked out a deal, and then maybe Naruto went to Bandai and was like, hey. I will. Alright, here we go, Hunter. We go again. Again? That box was ass. I mean, it had ass. It had a lot of ass for sure. These Bang Dream rares are cute. What are we going for? Like signatures? Probably, right? Dude, the foiling looks so good. I'm actually like, I'm not a fan of Pal World, but I definitely think that the cards are gonna look really good. I think they've already been showing off some of them. If you guys don't know, the people who make Weiss Schwartz are the ones printing Pal World. So I think it'll actually be pretty good quality. You're getting cucked. Well, these are premium boxes, Hunter, so I know for a fact that these are harder to pull shit in for sure. That's why the boxes are cheaper, because there's more of them. There we go. Also, is this the end of our OP16? Might be it. This might be all she wrote, man. All right, 3 boxes of OP16. Who you watching, Grinch? England and Argentina. Who you rooting for? You want England? US did pretty good this year, huh? Usually we suck pretty bad at soccer. And yes, I said soccer, fight me. Because when we say football here, there's only one thing on our mind. American football. You know, real football. You know, the football that barely involves kicking it. Their game plan against Belgium. Yeah, I don't know anything about soccer really, to be honest, dude. I played when I was younger and that was it. Soccer was quote unquote pretty gay. Not my words. I have gay friends, I can say it. Nah, everyone, all my friends wanted to play baseball, basketball, and football. I played golf. Some people probably think golf's kind of gay. I fucking love golf, man. I love it so much. It's so fun. I was pretty good at soccer when I was younger, and then I stopped playing for years, and then I randomly played on the travel team like years later. But it just, I don't know, it just wasn't for me. I remember we played on the travel team. We used to like we used to spray our hair different colors. So cringe, dude. I think golf's one of the hardest sports to play. You could argue LeBron's one of the most athletic, gifted freaks of all time. Have you guys seen him swing a golf club, dude? He literally looks special. Played football, basketball, and baseball, though. Charles Barkley. I think I remember him liking golf. Does he play golf? He played golf for a while, right? Oh, was he trying? He tried to golf. That's what it was. He's horrible. Fucking Chuck, dude. He's so funny, bro. I love how he has like no filter even these days. You like Chuck, Grinch? Dude, he's so funny, man. Do you see that part where when Cardi B got smacked and he's like, I heard they got some slappy Happy Meals over there. I heard they got some slappy Happy Meals over there. Or when Cardi B was performing and she's like, I don't know about Cardi B's, those are some Cardi D's or something like that. Bro, he just doesn't give a fuck. So funny. He just doesn't care. I know, it's great. All right, here we go. Got your Nico Robin cards. Oh, yeah? Second best girl in the entire anime, by the way. I met him a few times, great person. I could see him being like such a like good guy. Just down to earth. Who's the first? Boa Hancock for sure. Bro, what are the chances of that? I remember Charlie Barkley. Oh my god. No, babe. Stop. Charles Barkley. Yeah, he was in Space Jam. Bro, I think he really was. Ooh, all right. Ace. Alternate art leader. Nice. I think you're right, babe. I think he was in Space Jam. Yeah. Space Jam. Your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All night, night, night. Raise your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Dude, that was such a good movie. Holy shit. I heard the new one was shit. Didn't they make like Lola Bunny look like an actual rabbit? Yikes. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! You guys do not understand how fucking rare this is. Oh my god, dude. I have never seen a One Piece card this miscut ever. Bandai has like the craziest print quality. Look at that. Oh my god. It's been happening? Really? Oh shit. Stacy was pulling them left and right. Dude, that's so insane. Well, that's just, so that doesn't mean it's common, guys. It just means that, now, was hers top and bottom like that? I bet you it was, right? So if hers was top and bottom, this can still be really rare because you guys got to remember it's one sheet. It's not, just because it's happening to us does not mean it's common. Because it could just be one sheet that got cut wrong. Dude, that is sick. Yeah, no, it is extremely fucking rare. It just means that we got the one employee who didn't give a fuck, who just cut it super crooked. That's insane. You can see the top of the other card. That's so wild. That's something I'd grade for sure. That I would grade. I mean, that's not the greatest character, but still, it's rare as shit. Miscuts like that are super rare for One Piece, I'm telling y'all. Bandai has like some of the best print quality of any TCG. That's so cool. You get that on like a really, really, really rare card. I mean, it's gonna be a fortune, dude. That's my 7th different miscut alt from this past week. And it was miscut top to bottom, right? Right, Grinch? Yeah, that's because it's all from the same sheet, bro. That's why. So it just means that it doesn't mean that it's common, it means that one sheet got cut fucked up. That's super good. That's good for you, because realistically that alt's not worth much, but it will be worth a lot to the error collector community. That's crazy. The SP's secrets and mangas had no issues. Yeah, because it's a different sheet. Exactly. So that one sheet that's cut wrong is all going to be fucked up. One of my Nico cards got sent to the authenticator, which is normal, but when I got the card, it was pushed up on the card saver and exposed, and the tape was stuck to it. Really? That's crazy. Is the card damaged? Because I'm pretty sure, you bought it on eBay? They'll reimburse you if it's fucked up. They'll reimburse you if it's fucking fucked. Because that means that the authenticator screwed that up. That's not even on the seller, unfortunately. You were able to carefully get the tape off, and there's no residue on it or anything. Did they at least use like painter's tape? Most people use painter's tape, or I guess it's masking tape, right? That stuff doesn't leave residue. Unless you pull it off like really fast, you can probably rip the ink off, but it wasn't painter's tape. What kind of tape was it? Like Scotch tape? Because if it's Scotch tape, that's yikers. Is it? It was the tan tape, right? It's worse than Scotch? Oh my god. Did you make sure it was like warm when you were pulling it off? That's what I would do. I'd make sure it's warm when you're pulling it off. Newgate. The new tape. Clear tape that adheres very well. Yikes. Well, I'm glad you got it off carefully. That's insane to me, dude. Yeah, that's why when we use tape, we use masking tape in case that ever happens. We also put the cards in upside down too, so that they can't slide out. If you put the card in the card saver upside down, it literally cannot slide out the top. Kinemall. Oh, it probably came out during shipping, dude. It's because when stuff ships, it's on the truck and it's like bouncing around and shit. Yeah, so even card savers, like cards can slip out of them. Especially One Piece cards, because they're a little thicker, which forces there to be a little more air in the card saver. You know what I mean? So if there's like a little bit of air in there, it can shift around. Plus, let's be honest, like, the shipping companies don't give a fuck. They just throw shit around, so. Even if you put fragile stickers on it, it's like they're throwing shit around too fast to even read that. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it worked out, Dork, but yeah, that's yikes. We've learned over the years how to ship things properly. Oh, there's another miscut! There's another miscut! Look at that. That's the Bond Clay, dude. Bro. I don't think you realize how lucky you've gotten with these miscuts, man. That's fucking awesome. I'd never see that on One Piece, and that's what makes it so cool, is that it's so rare. Like, Pokemon, even Pokemon, like, it's pretty rare, even though their print quality is not great. But with Bandai games, that's, like, particularly rare, because they're really good on quality control. Yeah, I think you're gonna have some error collector. Now, the thing that sucks is error collectors are a little harder to find, but they are out there, and they do have a lot of money. Now, I think it'd be worth a lot more if it was like a manga, right? If you had a manga that was miscut like that, it'd be fucking worth a fortune, dude. You guys ever seen my Miriam that I have from Scarlet Violet base? That's like insanely off like it's miscut so bad that half the card's missing. That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, babe. Exactly. If it was a miscut manga, you're talking a fortune, dude. Just because mangas are rare in itself, but to have a... There's another one, Borsalino. Yep, they all... Look at it. It's all off-center in the same spot. All because they came off the same sheet. So, think about it. The blade is long, right? So it's going to cut all of them exactly the same. Yeah, I'd grade them. They'll get MCs, I think. There's a small chance they'll get OCs, but I think they'll get MCs. So they'll probably give them 9 miscuts, which error collectors really like when it says MC on the grade. I wouldn't grade it with CGC. Grade them with PSA. and just get the miscut grade. I think error collectors prefer that. Some weird error collectors like CGC, because CGC was like the first company to do error cards, like to label cards as errors. But as soon as they started doing that and PSA realized they were losing business, PSA changed what they consider an error card and shit like that. So, all right, we got a gold Don. So PSA started competing with them on that, so they do more research on error cards now to a point where they will recognize it as an error. They'll recognize it as a miscut, I'd say, with how off-center that is. I mean, there's a chance they give it the OC grade, but the fact that there's no border on the bottom at all, like that, like I think they'll give it MC. That'd be my expertise. See how there's no border on the bottom? That's off enough for them to give a miscut grade. Look at how much space is up there. That's fucking bonkers, dude. Jesus Christ. There's another one, dude. All right. Now, the fact that this is a Luffy... Yeah, the fact that this is a Luffy, this is going to be like a money card. Because that's a Luffy that's miscut. You're going to fetch the most money on this card, I would think. Because it's Luffy. That's going to be very, very, like, appetizing to an error collector. You didn't have that one miscut? Nice, dude. Oh, Kinemon, bro. Dude. Dude, this is so insane. See, like, to you guys, it's like, oh, this happens all the time. It does not happen all the time. It's just one sheet that got miscut. That's so insane. Look at that. Look at that shit, bro. That is so uncommon for One Piece. It just does not happen. Yeah, it's only going to be the cards that are of that rarity. Yeah, it may take you a long time to find a collector for that stuff, but it's going to be worth it when you do. Because it's just so rare. I mean, I know how many thousands of cards have we opened of one, like gotta be tens of thousands of One Piece packs, and that's the first time I've ever seen a card that miscut. They're usually not, like, I mean, I've seen some of them that are like slightly off center, but the centering is usually pretty decent on One Piece cards. Yeah, I would grade them all in a set, one after another. See if someone wants the whole set. Pretty sick. One Piece just doesn't have them recently, at least. Doesn't have what sat. Bandai print quality is really good. Like, it's known to be one of the best. So what that means is that errors are worth more because the likelihood of them getting through quality control is a lot lower than something like Pokemon that gets printed into oblivion, you know? Yeah, no, this is dope, Grinch. I know to, like, someone who doesn't understand, they could be like butthurt over it because they're like, oh, they're off center, but it's like, it sucks when something's off center, but if it's this off center, you know what's actually insane is I'm pretty sure you can see the bottom of this card on the top of this card. So you can tell right here that it was sitting on the sheet like this. You see that? See the red line at the top? Yeah, that's really cool. That's pretty dope, man. Yeah, those will all get 9 MC in my opinion. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool if you could do that. All right, 2 boxes of brown dust. You got it. No, even from the start stat, miscuts are like so rare for One Piece cards. Insanely rare. Ooh, we got a gold. 2 golds? Ah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, OP16 is out. I only have, like, I have to count how much I have left. I don't have a lot left, and that's going to be all we have. So we're going to be out of One Piece for a while, dude. You guys chewed it all up, bro. Y'all chewed it all up. Hold on 1 second. All right, come on, brown dust. Fucking hot out here, dude. Jesus. Booty. What's up, Nated? What's going on, bro? No, the are the gold promos rare? Yeah, they're like 1 in like maybe like 6 boxes, I'd say. That'd be my guess. There's like, I want to say there's like 4 per case. So pretty rare, yeah. Oh my god! Holy! Bro, she about to sit on that crystal, dude. You went outside and got barbecue? You got barbecue? What? Yeah, that card's crazy. What the? She's about to sit on that crystal, dude. Seashell girl. Got burnt? Sheesh. Should've put that lotion on, man. I got burnt the other day, too. I was used to not needing to go out with sunscreen on because I started getting kind of tan. And then I didn't go out in the sun for like a month and then I got burnt. But my burns turn into tans, so... all my burns turn into tans. Ooh, nice. We got a gold SR. Jesus. She even have anything on? I think she's got leggings on. Doesn't really look like that, though. She doesn't have leggings on? I think she does, bro. Yeah, you can see the ripples up there. If she didn't have leggings on, then her cooter would be out. Yeah, what's up, Daniel? Yeah, I'm ready for E-Day, bro. It looks really good, actually. I've been liking the footage they've been releasing for E-Day. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I hope it's good. It looks like it might be. Unless it's an innie. What does that mean? Explain yourself, Grinch. Thank you, Godsbeard. Explain yourself right now. Alright, Hunter. And Audi has a big labia. Oh my god, dude. And he just looks like a fucking coin slot, dude. Oh my god. Dude. Bro. Alright. What's up, Chris? Wow, didn't think talking about vaginas today was on my bingo card. Definitely was not. Speed 35. Bingo! Bingo, bango, ready to go. Give me something or I cry. I mean, I could guarantee you that I'm gonna give you a textured card in every pack. I can guarantee you that. Isn't that cool, Hunter? That's a pretty good guarantee. Look at that, 2 for 2. Holy. Dang, 4 for 4. That's a really cute card. Hunter. Are there multiple cards that look like that? Oh, there is. There's different girls sitting in the chairs. I was like, wait. Cute. Cute. Oh! Hey, there you go, Hunter. You did it. You got an SP. All right. See? No reason to cry, bro. You got an SP, dude. Congratulations. Congratulations. You did it, Hunter. You won. You've won. Congratulations, you've won. Alright, 2 more packs. Oh, we got like a lot of different cards this time, though. A lot of different girls. Alright, we got an SP. Not bad, not bad. Congratulations! There you go. Yep. Just making sure you can get him out of there. You can. Alright. Thanks, Hunter. Congrats on the SP, dude. Very nice, very nice. You'll never get this. You'll never get this. Am done now, thank you. You're welcome. You won, Hunter. You can go to bed a winner. Alright, Harshy, box of Pitch Black. You got it. Pitch Black, baby. And a pitch black ETB. Here. All right, let's get it. This ETB had a rip in it too. You know what that means? That means good luck. The ones, always the boxes that have the rips in it seem to be like lucky. I don't know why. It's been like that since I started in this hobby. Why it's like that? Nobody knows. Oh, dude, yeah, the ETBs are awesome. It's literally pitch black. It's fucking sick. They look very, very good. And very tasty for chonker enjoyers. All right, here we go. Good luck, Harshi. Let's see what we got. Come on, baby. Don't say maybe. It's nice to see a set decently priced. Ooh, all right, Fomantis. Illustration rare, we'll take it. Bronzer. Mega Excadrill. All right. Mega Excadrill. All right, Mega Chandelure. Mega Chandelure EX. Phantom Maze, 130 plus. Attack does 50 more damage for each energy in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. Interesting, interesting. That's only for each colorless, right? Which, yeah, it's always colorless for retreat costs, right? I think. Mastodon. That card seems to be kind of short. You're heading to bed, you're being a grandma. All right, Mel. Have a good night, Mel. Good night, old lady. Lurantis. Olge. Olge. Yep, Olge. Loading Olge mode. Mega Chandelure. The director of my department's from England. He about to take out his anger on us. Help. Is England losing? Did they lose? They lost? Oof. Yeah. Is Messi playing for Argentina? Yeah. Did he score? 2 assists? Damn. That sucks. Rust Syndicate Grunt. Dude, that'd be pretty funny playing if you were just like, can I have a promotion? Right after they lost, and he's just like, dude, you're fired. You're fired! I guess that wouldn't be funny, but it'd be kind of funny if it was a joke. We had a meeting today, and I told him good luck. Oof. So you jinxed it. Damn. Hey, we got the derpy slow, bro. Hell yeah. Ah. Ah. Look at the light. Ah. It's such a good artwork. Oof. Oof. Alright, we got Mega Zera Aura EX. Mega Zera Aura. God, I love that card. Same. Are you talking about the slow, bro? Dude, it's like one of my favorite illustration rares because I like love derpy Pokemon. And it's just so funny. He's just sitting there with nothing going on in his brain, looking at the light. Just, ah. Archie just pulled one. Archie just pulled one, Chris. We just pulled one for him. Rampardos. Rampardos. Oh, good, Chris. No worries. You're on an L delay. Primarina. All right, that's a starter. Starter Pokemon. Water starter. Mega Darkrai EX. Wailord Fuller. I like that card. That's kind of nice. Nice bright blue colors. Falling down. 270 damage. This Pokemon is now asleep. Okay. 380 HP. Holy. That's a big boy. That's a large lad. Primarina was your starting Pokemon, Sun and Moon? Hell yeah. Alright, 6 more packs. Wailord EX. Alright, Sil Valley. Illustration rare, very nice. I think we got one more IR coming, I think. I think so. We'll see. I feel like we got one more coming. Still be playing Gears of War. I haven't played Gears in years, man. I think I mean SIR. True. Alright, I'm feeling SIR. Yeah, I'll definitely try out the new Gears game, though, for sure. Whenever it comes out. Oh! Oh, we got baited. Mega Excadrill. Alright. Well, we got like a bunch of full arts. Kinda. Oh, I forgot about the Bastodon. So yeah, we got 4 illustration rares and what, 3 full arts? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 full arts. All right, Harshi, I appreciate you, man. Sorry, no SIR. They seem to be, what, 1 in every 2 boxes, it seems like? Just about. So. Seems like 1 in 2 boxes. No problem, Harshi. Appreciate you, man. There you go. Alrighty, Black Knight 4, EBO 4. You got it. 4 EBO 4 Egghead. 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 Alright, 4 Egghead Crisis. Oh, that's cool, Zay. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we'll see. I think this Gears game is going to be a good game for a lot of people to return to. It looks really good. Like, everything they've shown has been looked pretty promising, so let's just hope it's actually good. Ah, no dice with the Japanese One Piece Black Knight. I'm sorry, bud. Did get a Dawn, though. Black Knight. There you are. Alright, thanks, Black Knight. Nated! 1 Pitch Black ETB. You got it. Alright, hopefully I grabbed a good one. Yeah, the Japanese One Piece are pretty hard to hit anything out of, Black Knight. Because, like, it's like opening 2 packs of English when you open 4 packs of Japanese. It's like half the pull rates. Oh yeah, yeah. Gears 4 and 5 were kind of like, they weren't like terrible, but they were just like, yeah, kind of meh. Like Gears 3 fucking expansions, they felt like, they felt exact like Gears 3, but just like worse, like maps, and like more boring somehow. All right, here we go. All right, we have energy switch. Yeah, I'm a Tarkov guy. I play Escape from Tarkov these days. Why is someone calling me from Hayward, California? Oh, sorry. I had someone call me. Sorry, my bad. Come on, Nated. Yeah, I had some scam call me, I think. I muted just in case it started spewing some bullshit. Alright, 2 more packs. Come on. Alright. Sheesh! Nothing too crazy out of that ETB, unfortunately. Just the Primarina illustration rare and the energy switch full art. Alright, but you did get your Zarude promo, Nated. I appreciate you jumping in, man. Gave it a shot. Gave it a shot. Gave it a fair shake, as I would say. Yeah, no problem, Nate. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I mean, Zay, I'm definitely down to like make like some videos here and there, but I'm definitely not gonna be streaming it full time. The businesses have been keeping me busy, so plus other stuff. Definitely not something I want to do, but I've definitely considered maybe like making like a montage or some videos or some clips or something. This is interesting. Look at this. So it looks like the plastic got pinched. Alright, let's hope this is some good luck here, Grinch. Alright, here we go, Grinch. Yeah, to an extent, but I also feel like Gears 4 and 5's mechanics were just kind of lame. It was just all like wall canceling and shit. I've been saying from the start they need to get rid of wall canceling, but the Gears community that still plays the game are like it's like the only reason they want to play the game. They don't want to play the game as like, I knew we were cooked when I started seeing people making literal wall canceling montages where they're just bouncing around in an empty lobby and not doing anything. Like they're not even playing the game. They're just bouncing around. So it was at that point when I knew it was kind of cooked, because people aren't playing it as a tactical shooter anymore. They're playing it as who can be more cracked at movement, which is just cringe. Naded wanted his bulk and sleeves. Did you put in bulk requests, Naded? I don't see bulk requests. Yeah, you definitely need to put in bulk requests, okay? I got your sleeves, though. I got your sleeves, and I'll throw a little bit of bulk in for you. But yeah, definitely, guys, if you want your bulk, which, to be quite honest with you, like, you got to make sure to have a chonker, which he does have one, so that's fine. But you guys really got to let me know in the order so I know to pull it, okay? I'm throwing some stuff in there. Okay, there you go, Naded. I got you, no worries. Also, I honestly think that their way forward to make the game, like, kind of give the game like a reset, would be to completely change the movement. And I know, like, people who still play Gears probably don't want that, but it's what needs to happen. Like, they need to completely, like, get rid of the wall bouncing, like, meta and shit like that. Like, you should be able to, like, it should be more like the Division's movement, where it's like an actual tactical shooter. But, you know, and I think that would be better for the greater good. Like, people would be more willing to give the game a try, because at least you know what's going on. When you watch Gears gameplay, it's really, really like a turn off for people, because they really don't understand what's going on. Yeah, exactly. The movement became too absurd. Exactly. That's the problem, is like people learn to abuse the movement so much that it's really, really, really cringe to watch. Which kind of looks like what they're doing, Zay. It looks like they're kind of reimagining the movement. But we'll see. Hey, Manetric. That's a cool card. Alright, Manetric illustration rare. The colors on that card are awesome. Yeah, realistically, that's probably what they have to do. But will they do it? Probably not. They'll probably just cater to the same, you know, couple thousand people they've been catering to, and then the game will die after like 6 months. But I can dream. Bring it back as like a gritty, like gory tactical shooter. Not, you know, some crackhead fucking wall canceling around the map, making videos of it. Yeah, I heard, I've been kind of trying to keep up with it, Zay. I heard that they're, if you watch like the gameplay, but it's like, it's kind of hard to tell, because it's like hard to tell if the game's that way or if the person playing it just doesn't know how to play the game. But it looks like the movement's different. It looks more like, kind of like Division, sort of, where you can move around and stuff, but you're not just like slide canceling everywhere. Yeah, I saw that, the roadie running. It's like a normal sprint now. I mean, the roadie, it kind of goes back to the point that, like, when someone's roadie running around, it just looks weird, like no one knows what the fuck's going on. Just like, what is happening? If you didn't play Gears from the beginning, you don't really get it. Yeah, I'm excited to check it out. When's the beta? August, I think, right? Next month? I'll definitely be down to play that. Can't wait to run into the same sweats I ran into 20 years ago. Yeah, what's up, Wo? What's going on, dude? Babe Cook Uni has a Chipotle steak bowl and the mission style burrito for delivery on the 24th. Okay, that sounds good, babe. That the legend himself, dude. Indeed, indeed. In the flesh. How many do I want? Like 2, I guess. What up, Hippo? Well, this has been 2 booster boxes so far with no SIR yet. Don't do us we're getting done dirty. I don't want to get done dirty. Yeah, someone will find some new way to like abuse the mechanic. You know it'll happen. Two cannon, illustration rare, alright. I'm doing good, Hippo. Doing good. Well, don't forget we're leaving in August, babe. Oh, here we go. We got an illustration rare. What's it gonna be? I think it's... Oh my god, it's a Pokemon. Ooh, that's sick. Bro. More Pico EX. Dude, that's a sick card. Yeah, that's sick. I love that. That's a really, really cool looking card. I haven't even seen that one yet. He's angry. Dude, look, it's my wife when she's angry. Hangry Blaster. Dude. Hangry Blaster. Oh yeah? Hell yeah, dude. Do it up, man. They're still up there. I just had to take the Rage Tages down because I own a business now, so... Technically 2 businesses, so I just couldn't have me slinging gamer words back in the day, you know? They're privated though. They're someday when I'm retired, I'll repost them. When I'm uncancelable, I'll repost them. Those are your favorites? I know. I think there's some still up, but just not the early ones, I don't think. There's still some Rage stuff up there. Like I said, alright, when my house is paid off and I'm retired, I'll repost the Rage Tages. How about that? All right, last pack. Oh, Mantis. Alrighty. Very good. So good, yeah, so good. All right. That was actually, dude, I love the colors on that Morpeko, dude. All right, very good, Grinch. Dude, those miscuts are so sick. Damn, you pulled the darker eye, bro. What? And a manga? Okay. Oh, you got the Momo. Zahaha. Damn, bro. Grinch is built different. So when COVID came around, I was still live streaming full-time gaming, and we started getting into the trading card stuff like on the side, and then we started making so much money that we started doing the trading card stuff full-time. And now me and my wife have this breaking business where we open cards for people online, and then we actually own half of a 3,600 square foot physical card store, like a brick and mortar. So it just kind of blew up for us, and so I pivoted from gaming streams to collectible streams. So we only do trading cards here on my channel now. So, but like I said, I'm definitely down to do like a Gears montage and do some Gears content. But it's, you know, again, it's gonna be very, like, it's gonna be for fun, which is what it started out as, you know. For me, it was all fun, like, and I don't care how many people watch or whatever, like, I don't care about views. It's nice to, like, have that hobby actually be a hobby again, you know. But yeah, I mean, we got into trading cards at a really good time right before the explosion, so we got very, very lucky. Frizz the Collector, 7 pitch black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And ETB. It's my sight luck. Alright, sounds good. Oh, I know that. Dude, that Morpeko artwork is, like, awesome. It'll probably get really expensive someday. You also gotta remember, Morpeko is it's like a Pikachu, like they always do, like, every other gen they do like a Pikachu knockoff, and he's like a Pikachu knockoff, so could be valuable someday. And it's Marnie's Pokemon. Marnie's very popular. Yeah, so just to kind of put in perspective, like, as far as, like, the financials goes, my most successful year live streaming full time was on The Division, and that's when I got like over 100,000 subscribers in 1 year, and I think our profit per year on the businesses is like 4 times what I made in that year. So it was very unresponsible for me to keep trying to do gaming streams when the businesses were doing so well. So it was just, yeah, I had to make a decision, and I luckily made the right one, because then, like, we did really well, and then there was like one like kind of year when the hobby was like really, really dead. And then after that, it just fucking exploded. It's crazy. All right, so for Frizz the Collector, Which is weird, because how can you collect her if you barely know her? Alright, here we go. Any luck with the Bang Dream? I don't remember. I think we got an SP, but that was it. We opened a lot of boxes today. Alright, we got Armor Rouge. That's another good... That's another illustration rare I really like. That's cool. You know what I'm wondering if they're ever gonna do? If they're ever gonna do textured illustration rares. Like, that's something they could do, I think. If they wanted to have an extra rarity, like, think about it. Illustration rares have no texturing on them at all. I wonder if eventually they'll do illustration rares with textures on them. That's probably what they're gonna do next gen. Hey, I appreciate you, Zay. Much love, man. Yeah, like I said, I definitely am down to make some Gears content when the new game comes out. I'm excited for it. It's funny, this one guy who comes to our store, like, recognizes me from online, like, years ago. When me and my wife went into GameStop, and he's still been around, and, like, he's like, you gonna play the new Gears? And I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna make a montage. He's like, yeah? And I was like, I gotta do it for him, and he started dying. Started laughing hella hard. It's just like, I don't know, it'll be fun. Plus it's easy because I play on PC now. I'm a PC gamer, so we have shadow play, so I can just hit a button whenever I hit a clip. Back in the day, you had to sit there and record for hours and hours and hours, and then go back and delete your footage and shit. And then you could, sometimes I would hit crazy clips and I wouldn't be recording. Like, it was disastrous. With NVIDIA Shadow Play, every time I just get a clip, I just hit a button. That's it. Boom. Saved. Lit, dude. Black Ops 2 lobbies. Yeah, I didn't play Black Ops 2 a ton. I knew it was a really good game, but I didn't play it a ton. I've seen some hilarious fucking emblems, though. The emblem editor is just pure gold, dude. Alright, Lurantis EX. Yeah, I'll mostly be posting videos probably, Zay. I probably won't do a lot of streams because I've just been keeping the streams for the breaks. And you know, when I streamed Tarkov for a little bit, it was just kind of weird because it's like mixing like people who want to see collectibles and that kind of thing. But I will be making videos for sure for Division, or sorry, for Gears. Division as well. When Division 3 comes out, it's another game I'm excited for. I actually blew up on Division more than I blew up on Gears, believe it or not. Just a lot of people remember me from Gears because they stopped like watching content for a while, but my channel blew up to twice the size from Division in just 1 year. Division's another third-person game, but it's a looter shooter, so it's like Destiny kind of. So you have like builds, and then you have like PvP and shit. It's cool. I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but that actually blew my channel up twice the size in 1 year. I was stuck at like 100,000 subs for like literally like, I had to be like 7 or 8 years. And then I went from 100,000 to like 220,000 on Division. Oops. Alright, just a Mega Excadrill. Alright, nothing too crazy. Couple full arts. Got the Armor Rouge though. I like that card. Alright, Frizz, thanks for jumping in, dude. Frizz the Collector. Frizz the Collector? I barely know her. Damn, you hit the Japanese Darkrai. Bro, you got old shit in here. What the? Wadu heck? Oh! Okay. That's just chilling in there? That's insane. That's insane. Freakachu just Bing chilling. Alright, there you go. Just got Trikachu Bing chilling. Alright, another Pitch Black ETB for Black Knight. Let's do it, Black Knight. Yeah. Yeah, gamer words kind of lose their original meaning real fast. Alrighty, here we go, Black Knight. Good luck. Yeah, I play Gears on mouse and keyboard. Say, yeah, I've been a PC gamer for like 14 years now. So I own a console, but I don't use it at all. It's kind of just there for like if people come over and they want to play like party games. Yeah, I've been a PC player for a long time, so I've played Gears on PC quite a lot, and I just use mouse and keyboard. Yeah, my movement's like just as good, and if anything, I think I might be even better with the sniper because, you know, I'm using a mouse, so might be even better with the sniper on mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm old now, so like I get really bad carpal tunnel when I hold controllers. Like, I can't play with a controller longer than like an hour. I start getting insane cramps in my hands. Alright, energy switch. That's called being old. Arthritis, yeah, definitely like some arthritis and some carpal tunnel going on from all those years of playing games. Probably didn't help, and also being old. Here we go. Electric. Our last pack. Oh, I hate that whole mouse and keyboard versus like controller debate, because all right, let's use common sense here, right? It's definitely harder in especially third-person games to aim with a controller, for sure, but also there's an insane amount of aim assist on console games as well. So that helps. But realistically, like people who talk, especially like console players who talk shit about mouse and keyboard, they wouldn't be able to like even do anything with a mouse and keyboard. When I first went to mouse and keyboard, I was a completely like special education. Like I could not do anything. I was horrible, dude. So like people just underestimate how long it takes to get good with a mouse and keyboard, but the thing is when you do, the skill ceiling's higher. Yeah, no, it takes years and years of using mouse and keyboard to even feel remotely comfortable with it. So like the people are just like, mouse and keyboard is easy. Yeah, bite my ass. And that's coming from someone who played console for years, and then when I went to mouse and keyboard, I was a complete buffoon. Oh yeah, you can't aim on a controller without aim assist. That's for sure. But what I'm saying is like, I think console players think because they see people who are good with mouse and keyboard, they just think that they could jump on mouse and keyboard and just be good. But I've seen people who only play on controller get on a mouse and keyboard and they can't even like run around, dude. They can't even move around the map. Alright, Black Knight. Yeah, ETBs obviously can be a little rough, Black Knight, for sure. I appreciate you, though, man. Alright, we're gonna get a box of EBO4. You got it. Bubble Zoro time, baby! Yeah, but like mouse and keyboard is definitely like not easy, bro. It's just not. It takes time getting used to it. But then once you're good with mouse and keyboard, it's like you can make shit look really easy. That's just the way it is. And that's why those people think they can just jump on mouse and keyboard and be gods, but that's just not how it works. Especially for a game like Gears. Like, Gears is actually extremely clunky on mouse and keyboard. Like, you gotta know the mechanics of Gears of War in order to be able to really properly play that game on mouse and keyboard. Because, I mean, you're using space key to, like, bounce around and roll and shit. I mean, like, I guess you could rebind it if you really wanted to, but I just... Basically, my A button was space key. So if I wanted to wall bounce, I'd hit space. If I wanted to roll, I'd hit space. If I wanted to take cover, I'd hit space. All right, good luck, Grinch. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, like people who have been using controllers forever. Yeah, you're not competing with that, dude. All right, we got the Monkey D. Luffy secret rare. Hopefully that's not the only hit. Hopefully that ain't the only hit. But yeah, I'm just gonna play on mouse and keyboard, and if people really bitch about it, I don't care. I'm not really posting. I'm not gonna post a montage for anything other than fun, so you know, I'm not gonna get hurt over it. People want to cry about it, that's fine with me. You're not using a controller anymore? Yeah, because it literally get fucking sharp pains up the side of my hand. Like, no thank you. No thanks. Plus, mouse and keyboard and PC is just better. It's just better. Sorry. Fucking GTA 6 is gonna be 30 frames a second. That's so fucking depressing. I'm still gonna play it though. I don't give a shit. Cause I'm like such a GTA like fiend. I've been playing since GTA 2, so I actually just recently played through the entire GTA 5 campaign again on PC. Enhanced. 30 frames, yep. Even for the better consoles, Dork, it's gonna be 30 FPS at launch. Now, I think their plan is to have some sort of like, what's the word? Smoothing, like, right? So they'll try to make it look better than 30 frames, but yeah, it's gonna be native 30 FPS at launch. That's one of the most expensive video games of all time. I'm assuming that has something to do also probably with the volume of people that are going to be in the streets and shit. And I think they said they're not against optimizing a 60 frame rate version of the game later, but yeah, at launch, apparently even on the good consoles like the X and the PS5 Pro, it's going to be 30 frames. You can donate those. Oh, I already put them in your bag. I appreciate that, though. Exclusive taste. We're getting a box of BT31. You got it. Impact Beyond Dimensions and 3 Pitch Black booster packs. You got it, sir. I don't know, Dork. I don't know. I think it's probably, I don't know. I'm all about frame rate. Like, I'll give up graphics for frame rate, but GTA, I mean, you saw how crazy the graphics look. Me personally, though, I much rather have like a smooth experience. Like, I don't care about the graphics if it's, I'd rather it be smooth and have shittier graphics. Just don't care. I'm a frame rate whore, dude. I want as many frames as possible. You know, they're gonna be pushing the ray tracing and all this other bullshit, dude. 8K, blah blah blah, cringe. Nah, I'm just really excited for Grand Theft Auto, just for the story though. And then when it comes out on PC, I mean, as long as I can get like 60 frames on GTA, I'm good. 60 frames is pretty cringe, but 60 is doable. 30 FPS is yikers, dude. So hopefully they have some sort of frame gen that makes it feel smoother, but... Well, I think it'll probably be a steady 30. It probably won't drop below that. But yeah, I know what you mean. I hate it too, Zay. But the problem is they know that people like me are dumb enough to just buy the game twice. Because I'm just gonna buy it on console and then I'm just gonna buy it again on PC. I swear they know that shit, dude. Yeah, they're going for the double dip. They're going for the double dipping. They're going for that double dipper. It just sucks, Dork, because then we have to wait a year. If you play on PC, you're completely excluded. I mean, I'm just happy it's on PC at all, but yeah, it does suck to have to wait an entire year. Goldine, all right. Goldine illustration rare, nice. It's not bad. That could have been worse. Yeah, simultaneous release would be nice, but I think they know that all those people who own consoles are just going to buy the game twice. Ooh, all right, secret rare. Dude, nice hit. All right, the secret rare, Super Saiyan B, Kaioken, Vegito, and True God Power. At the top hit? It might be. It's a, oh no, there's a God rare, I think, right? No, this might be the top secret though. I think there's a God rare in this set, is there not? Baby Janemba. Ooh, got something else shiny back here. Nice. All right, we also have a collector rare. Nice, dude. There's a combat rare, something like that. Ooh, alright. Piccolo Wooden Actor Special Rare. Alright, we'll take that. All right, damn, that was a killer box, dude. Good shit. Very nice, very nice. All right, exclusive taste. Thanks for jumping in, dude. Very good. Nice, you got the Zera Aura. Yeah, I love that card. Pulled one of those too, or Kristen didn't. We're gonna grade that for sure. Ajito. What's up, sleepy boy? What's up, dude? Alright, sounds good, Zay. Have a good one, dude. Later, man. Good talks. Person played Monster Hunter World. She's playing it now. I think they're playing it for the first time. They bought it on the Steam summer sale when it was dumb cheap. Alright, Hippo Fab 5, Eminence in the Shadow. All right, we got a super rare. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, Hippo Fat. Hippo. All right, there we go. Appreciate it, Hippo. Hippo, do you have a truck? There you are. I'm just blind, Schmeele. Whale Lord! I love that there's an attack where he just does a bunch of damage and then falls asleep. That's hilarious. Woo! Perfectly cold. Perfectly cold, Black Knight. Sheesh. Sheesh. Sorry, man. Sorry, broski. Alright, Stanley, we're gonna box a pitch black. Okay. That's funny, dork. You could definitely message them, see if they need a fourth or whatever. I think there's 3 of them. I don't know how much of them are there, but they'll definitely probably not want someone to just like run through it. It's a problem I have playing with people sometimes, is like they want to like just grind me through it and then it ruins the fun. So I don't know how leveled you are on that game. Oh, you don't even have the game? Wait, you bought a physical version? What do you mean you don't have the game? What does that mean? Yeah, exactly. That happened with me in Borderlands 3, by the way. Or was it Borderlands 3 or Borderlands 2? I don't know. Somebody, like, one of my viewers came in and dropped me a gun, and I was just fucking wrecking everything, and I was like, dude, this just completely killed the point. Those kind of games can definitely get ruined. Or was Borderlands 2? Or Borderlands 3? Yeah, I think it was Borderlands 3. Borderlands 4 was the newest one, right? What happened to that game, by the way? Like, everyone loved it when it came out, and then after a month, I haven't literally heard about a single thing about it. They kind of, like, dropped the ball on that game, huh? They just, like, went on vacation or something and just didn't add any content to the game for, like, 6 months. Yeah, it had literally no replayability. Like, you gotta have things to grind for in the game, dude. Do you think that mechanic where you could just restart the mission over and over just kind of made it, like, too easy to grind shit, or what? But I'll tell you what, also, I'm gonna be honest. Grinding the same, like, boss encounter over and over again is so lame, dude. Like, there's a difference between, like, grinding a mission in, like, Division or, like, Destiny, because you still have to do everything. And I think that's another reason why they, you know, Destiny did that thing where they, like, kind of time-locked shit, because people would just grind until they got everything and then get bored. But, like, the fact that you could just reset the mission right then and there and just spam the boss. Because, like, there's no winning that. Like, the content's boring, number one, because you're doing the same boss fight over and over again. It's usually you just, like, absolutely fucking molesting the boss in, like, 2 seconds with an overpowered weapon, hoping for an item to drop. You know? Or it's like bullet sponge. There's, like, no in between. Yeah, there should be... That's why Division was so damn replayable, because, yeah, you might get the build that you want, but there's, like, literally 1,000 different fun builds you could use. Dude, we need a Slowbro card where he's just biting the wall. That's what I thought he was doing there. He was just biting the wall. Oh, like licking a window? Yeah. Alright, Delmaz. Such a weird Pokemon. It's literally a ship feel. Yeah, just licking licking the window. Like the kids do at the store. Oh my god, that's fucking Trent in here, dude. Jesus Christ. Dude. How'd you get in here, bro? Oh my god, dude. Dude. How'd you find us? That's funny. Whale Lord EX. Dude, that Whale Lord's crazy. Come on, 2 more packs. Primarina. All right. All right, last pack. All right, no SIR in that box, Stanley. I'm sorry, man. We tried. Did you get the Primarina, Whale Lord Full Art, Delmise, Manetric, Gladion's Final Battle, Armarouge, Rampardos. Alright, so we got like a bunch of full arts and stuff, but just no SIR. Alright, Stanley X. All right, thanks, Stanley. Appreciate that, bro. All right, we got Farting Luigi with a Surging Sparks, Chonker, and 32 packs of Pitch Black. You got it. Surging Sparks. All right, I got one right here. Ooh, Saved by the Bell. I just like pulled this out the bottom of the stack. That was actually gnarly. All right. And Luigi, do you have a bag currently right now? 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. All right, I'm gonna try, Luigi. You do have a bag? All right. All right, there's your chonker. That right here. Cool. All right, and let's open these packs. See what we got. All right, Fomantis. Me, I named my cat Tata. Danny, I named mine not Aster. Stacy, dude, I just named mine Smelly. Okay. Okay. Sick. You like the game, Bev? What's up, Dan? Yeah, they're playing Monster Hunter, I think. So I'll get it on PC, Abomination, for sure. Yeah, I'll get it on PC. I'll definitely be playing it. I think Dan is being mean to me somehow. Damn, you sniped one of the 30th ETBs, Dan. Yep. Quick, $500 real quick. Sacrificing coworkers to Satan. Oh yeah. Glad my tax dollars are hard at work while you guys sit at work and try to snipe Pokemon boxes. Yes! I was hoping that's what my tax dollars would go to. Hell yeah, Abomination. That's what's up, bro. All right, we got Delmise. Mega Excadrill EX. Yeah, no worries, man. So we actually own 2 businesses in trading cards. Yeah, so I don't game. I game, but I don't make content. Does that make sense? So we did the trading card thing on the side, and eventually it was doing so well that we started doing it full time. But yeah, so trading cards is what we do, but I definitely want to post some videos. I definitely want to post some videos for the next Gears game, and definitely the next Division game. So I was thinking about doing a montage maybe. Oh! we got another more Pico. Let's go, dude. Sheesh, let's go, man. I love that art. All right, Luigi, I see you, brother. I see you, brother. Nice, dude. Oh, dude, definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely probably gonna do one. As long as I'm good enough to hit clips, I'll do one. Oh yeah, dude, definitely excited for Division 3. I need to see that. I want to play that for sure. We haven't heard anything about it yet though. And a lot of people I know that worked for Ubisoft have moved on to other shit, so I'm kind of worried about it. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Maybe. Manetric. All right, last pack. All right, Luigi. Chaos was your introduction to esports? Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, man, it's so funny, like, seeing, like, Frexes playing with, like, Peanut and shit, and, like, Frexes. I remember I played with Frexes years later with Chappie on H1Z1. I was just like, Frexes? And he was just like, Drew? I was just like, what the fuck, dude? And I remember Chappie was like, dude, you guys fucking know each other? What the hell? I'm just like, yeah. We go back to Gears days, dude. Alright, cool. Alright, Black Knight, what? Edge of Eternity's collector booster. That's so many juicy collector boosters in here, dude. That's a plate. What? Alright, Edge of Eternity's collector booster. Here we go, Black Knight. Here we go. Good luck. Whew, these collector boosters are hard to open, dude. Alright, we got Drone. Radiant Strike. Depressurized Galactic Wafer. Divert Disaster, Shattering Wings. Alright, we're getting to the rares here in a second. Alright, we got a full art Swamp. That's pretty cool. All right, biotech specialist. Scurrying swarm. Biotech specialist again. And we got one of the lands, and then we got anti-casual vestige. Dude, that's an Eldrazi, dude. Aren't Eldrazi's like really good? When this creature leaves the battlefield, draw a card. Then you may put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Bro, that's gotta be a good one. I think that's a good card. Eldrazi's are usually money, bro. $25 doubloner. The Eldrazi, that's not bad. Is the foiling special? I think it's showcase, right? Yeah, just a regular foil showcase. Nice, Black Knight. Good shit, dude. A fractured foil? Yeah, yeah. Oh, we would know if it's a fractured foil. Fractured foils look crazy. All right, there we go, Black Knight. All right, guys, we thinking that's it for today. How's everyone feeling? I'm probably gonna close up the store here. Any final orders, guys, or that's it, you think? We good? We good? Yeah, man. I hope I'm still around. I'm only 35. Or am I 36 now? I think I'm 36. I don't know. I've lost count. But it's always funny because people are like, dude, you're still alive. And I'm just like, yeah, I hope so. All right. All right, I'm refreshing just to make sure there's no orders. All right. All right, boys, I'm closing up the store. Disappeared? No, I'm still around. I'm just doing different stuff. Yeah. Like I said, we own a literal physical card shop now, so it's been pretty cool, man. Honestly, to see it progress over the years. We also got really lucky by getting in before the hype, dude. There's people trying to jump on the bandwagon and they're getting cooked because, like, there's only so many things they can print, so, you know, distributors want to take care of the people that have been around, you know? Definitely don't want to be putting their eggs into new egg baskets, if that makes sense. Yeah, I stream twice a week, and then Stacy streams 5 days a week, so she's my employee that streams. She's technically a contractor, but it's a gold mine. It is, bro. It's crazy, dude. We're doing very well for ourselves, and I appreciate y'all. That's all thanks to you guys. I appreciate y'all. I will talk to you guys on Sunday. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Have a good night. Peace.